Your hair wants cutting.
What?
Your hair wants cutting.
Oh, no. It's much too late for that. You see, too many of us have already assumed positions of responsibility in the industry. Besides, my hair is short.
Well, it needs to be grown longer then.
Yeah. I see why they call you mad.
Well, I'm not really. Although I sometimes seem to be when I'm throwing out random patterns. Actually, very few of the patterns are truly random. Most of them are generated according to a gray code that I keep in the lining of my hat. You see, the gray code is a pseudo-random formula that allows only one input pin in the pattern to change at a time. Now, if it were truly random, any number of input pins could change state.
Well, why use random patterns at all? I mean, pseudo or otherwise.
Actually, I seldom use random patterns. But that's where the impression of madness comes from. You see, random patterns are a compromise method that I use to cut both hardware and software costs. They're easy to generate. On more sophisticated systems like the Siemens, Tektronix, and Fairchild systems, I have more control over the patterns, and I can test for specific cause and effect relationships.
So how effective are non-random patterns compared to random ones?
Aha! I asked that very question at Continental Testing Laboratories.
Yeah.
See, they have both types of testers there, right? Okay, they've got an Alma 480B, which uses random patterns, okay? And a Fairchild Sentry 610, which uses patterns stored in the computer. Okay, so they tested 634 of these marginal ICs. You know what happened?
What?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Wait a minute now. The Alma tester caught 192 functional failures, right? And the Fairchild caught 223!
You seem quite sane to me.
Actually, there is one thing that makes me mad. What's that? Some of these tarts, just look at them. Just look at them! You know, I've seen 25% overshoot and more on some of these things. Look at this. I mean, it is one thing to make sure that your ICs can withstand sloppy input signals, but it is quite another to obscure your tests with a sloppy test system. You know, you'd be amazed at how many people buy test systems without even observing the waveforms in the different parts of the system. Now, I mean, in the larger systems, they have state-of-the-art pulse generators with complete control over the shape of the tart shell. But in the cheaper ones, you get these things that are supposed to be square tarts, but which actually look more like flapjack.